Hello and welcome everybody this morning. I'm going to be doing a filtration tank review or video on one one of my filtration tanks, our filtration systems. Show how we take it apart and clean it and what they look like. And you can get these off eBay or Amazon. They're about $40 to $60 price range, and these will last you. I mean, you can run these if you have aquarium fish or live well fish. You can run them a month and a half, 2 months without cleaning them. But what I do is I clean them once a month, and I'll give you a show what they look like. These are what they are. They're a 4.5 gallon aquarium filtration system, and I'll be right back and I'll show you more on the live well. Okay, I'm back, and as you probably know, I'm in the bathroom fixing to fill up this bucket. But what I do is I add a third put barely enough in there because that little bit will do 50 gallons. That little bit will do a lot. But you want to get your water temperature just right, maybe room temperature or a little cooler. You don't want to cook your fish. You gotta know the temperature for your fish in your aquarium. And what this water is going to be used for, as I will show you when we get in there, I just want to fill up enough of this water for my other part of my filtration system. I'll explain it when we get in there. Okay, people, as you see the water color is a little tainted. So I know it's time to clean the filtration system. And yes, you see a big crappie in there. It's about 11 inches. And a lot of baby bluegills in there. He hasn't eaten them yet, because I've been feeding them waxworms, night crawlers, and I also feed the bluegills the tropical flakes. And for the crappie, I feed them the floating cichlid sticks. So when you feed that to them, as well as your night crawlers and your waxworms that you're feeding to your live bait, or your bluegills and crappies, you got to have something that's going to be putting out a lot more taking out a lot more of the toxins that's in the water. And yes, you do see me with 3 stones. I'm fixing to put an adapter on that third stone in the back to where this main blue stone will get more air to it. But I'll be right back, and we'll get to taking apart, opening up this filtration system. Okay, we're back. Now, the reason why I had this bucket of water here is I have 3 of these filtration systems. One I'm not using, so I took one apart completely and cleaned it out. And I'm going to take this lid off and put it inside of an empty 5-gallon bucket. So that way, oh, and when you go to open these things, these will have a vacuum seal to it. That'd be really hard to do it. So what I went in ahead and did is I pre-loosened it earlier, because I know how much of a fight I was going to have doing this. So I'm going to just pop it up, raise it, let the water drain out, put it over here. Just long enough to get that one. Not enough room in here. That one moved out of the way. Bring this one over here. When you put these in, I'll show you a little bit more when I get to it. Put that pre-treated water aquarium safe in here. And what you want to do, you don't want to overfill this thing all the way up to the top, but you want to cover the whole filtration system inside here. If it ain't all the way full, that's alright. But getting that to almost 5 gallons isn't easy. Alright, let's bring you closer. Alright. There we go. And as you see, when you lift up, you got that tube. So when you put this in there, you gotta have it's good to have that lined up right. And with what I've done, oh, I got it lined up. I just gotta. No, I don't have it lined up. Let's see. This is the fun part. Just have another bucket. It ain't hard to realign them. You just gotta take them out level by level and just redo it. These things that take out everything nasty and keep out everything positive for the fish. This will make that water crystal clear and clean. I have a bug zapper in my room. Now each one of these filtration systems I have set up a little bit differently, but this one here is made to help deal with both game fish and aquarium fish. Okay, let's give that a try now. That's better. When you do this, you gotta push down on these things to get them locked in, because that's also what helps them do this. Now let's show you something on the aquarium. I have it that full. I have the aquarium that full, but The reason why I'm able to do this is I reached up in here and raised the feeder line up there out of reach, out of the water. Now I can plug it back in and start pumping water back into it. But when you do this, you have to take out some of your aquarium water to make this work right. And when you put it back together, you don't want to not forget nothing like I just did. Whoops. Oh, never mind. No, that's just the sound of it not getting water. So what you do is you just pump it. And as you pump it, it's taking water out of the aquarium. And as you watch the aquarium, you pump it, you'll know when you get it enough water flow coming out, because that stream will shoot across the aquarium and create a current inside the aquarium for you. Come on. This is always the fun part about doing this. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, now that's what you're looking for, because it will build more pressure up. But right now that's giving plenty of circulation in there. And since I've dumped water in there, it will filter out that stuff in a couple hours. And I'll be right back with the filtration.